inside the White Hart. She'd only heard tell of her brother's visits to this lowly place, full of drunks and cards. She wrinkled her nose. It smelled strongly of brew. The barmaid brought Marlowe a pint of ale, and he took a long pull of the drink before setting the pewter tankard aside and leaning his elbows on the table. "There is something you can do to absolve your brother of the debt he owes me," he said. "However, it will not bode well for your reputation." He smirked. "Although for you in particular, that should matter naught." Marietta kept her features neutral. It was well known about town that she and Nico had been orphaned at a young age, and that she supported them with her work as a seamstress, while he worked as a stable boy for a wealthy family and ran odd jobs on the side. Unfortunately, it was also a well-known fact that Nico frequently gambled their money away. Her brother had always been impulsive, but otherwise she would not be shamed for a faultless situation or her honest work. Nico reacted with less composure. "How dare you insult my sister?" He jumped up, ready to leap across the table, but Marietta already had him by the wrists. "Sit down," she hissed. "Knives wound, words do not." He thumped his fist against the table and glared at Marlowe. But he stayed sitting. Marlowe ignored Nico and continued speaking to Marietta. "As you know, I'm known for putting on plays at the Rose, but another playwright is adored as well. William Shakespeare." Marietta nodded. She had heard of Shakespeare's plays, of course, though she had never been to see one. She loved the theatre, but attended only on special occasions when she had a little money to spare. "You know of him?" Marlowe asked her, impatiently. "I've heard tell of his wit, but I haven't yet seen his face," she answered carefully. Marlowe studied her while he took another swallow of his drink. "You're a beautiful woman," he observed. Marietta stiffened. Beside her, Nico fidgeted, but this time said nothing. Marlowe continued. "Shakespeare is notorious for romancing many beauties. I need you to find him and get into his good graces. He is working on a new play. As soon as you convince him to trust you, steal the play and bring it to me." His lip curled. He had a persistent, watchful expression, like a cat who had spotted a mouse in the corner. Marietta didn't hesitate. Tricking a playwright out of some pages was far less of a crime than allowing her little brother to be stabbed over a game of cards. She felt nothing but contempt for Marlowe, whose collar appeared to be stained with ale, and who admitted to stooping so low as to secretly rely on the writings of others to serve his own vanity. But she would perform his dirty work, if it meant protecting sweet Nico, her dear brother and only family member. "I'll do it," she said. Nico could no longer contain his outrage. He leapt up. "Rogue!" he shouted at Marlowe. "You shan't use my innocent sister as your pawn. I'd sooner duel to the death." The tavern fell silent. Heads turned. Marlowe stood and put his hand again on his knife, but Marietta grabbed Nico by the arms. "He will not duel," she said firmly to the playwright. "I will do as you say," she added in a whisper. Then she turned to Nico and said, "You've done enough already. Go, before you get both of us killed, or so help me." She pushed him toward the door, amid the jeers and laughter. The men ridiculed Nico for being saved by his sister. He stumbled out into the last light of evening.